and mother who run a popular roadside market and bakery. I'm a student of the public school system. I got scholarships off to Princeton and then later Brown, and usually that's sort of the end of the story for kids like me that go through that. They go off to a city somewhere and you never see them again except maybe during Christmas time. But I came back to this area because I believe in it, I love it, I've seen the great things that are happening here, and I see the work that we have left to do to provide a convincing message to those of us who've grown up here that the best days of upstate New York are still ahead of us. That there is still a reason for our children to come back here and make lives here. When I look at this district, I've spent the day listening to you. I've been hearing about things like the great days of the Borscht Belt and how that economy is gone, and we need to find something to replace it here in Sullivan County. I've learned about the casino and the infrastructure issues that you face. I've learned about the opioid addiction problems that we have here and the need to create jobs in these communities. And when I travel this district, as big and gerrymandered as it is, I think we all have an opportunity here to try to show what an urban-rural partnership looks like, to try to find out ways to use the market opportunities of New York City, which are just a short drive away from us, and to find a way to revitalize our communities from that. That has always been the story of upstate New York. It has always been a relationship to New York City. And that in itself is not a policy, but it is a framework that I think the next person we send to Congress has to understand. Because for every local issue that is here, there is a federal role. The next congressperson will be working on a farm bill. And so we need someone that understands how this farm bill can revitalize the agriculture that we have here. We have the land here, and more importantly, the water here, but we don't have the infrastructure markets to take advantage of the largest domestic food market in the country that's just a few short hours drives away from us. Zephyr mentioned broadband, and I agree it is essential. This is the 21st century utility challenge, and you hear politicians of all stripes talk about it because we are failing at it. In my neck of the woods, in Columbia County, the idea of a weekender doesn't mean anything anymore because folks would rather live 4 or 5 days up here and go to the city for a business meeting. And think about what that means. If they're living up here, then they're going to the doctor here and getting their car repaired here and buying their groceries here, which provides a service economy that lifts all boats. I can't pick up a magazine that doesn't talk about the Catskill region or Hudson River Valley, and it's time for us to think as big as we are and to attract the kind of tourism that we can. Sullivan County has a $290 million tourism economy. It's been the bread and butter of this community for a century, and we need a convention center here that offers the opportunity for people to come here and spend money here, stay in hotels here, take advantage of the river towns that are in the western part of this county. This is all part of a vision, and there is a federal role for it. I think our campaign is also off to a great start. We've raised over $200,000. Almost all of that money has not only come from in-district, but in my own home county. And it comes from people who are simply inspired by the story of a fourth-generation farmer that can become a congressperson. We have enough lawyers in Congress. We have enough business people in Congress. We don't have enough farmers and community members. So we have a long way to go. We feel excellent about our chances. We've hired a campaign manager today and a full finance team. And I'm looking forward to this primary and getting to know more of you over the next few months. Thank you.